night, morning once again, or afternoon, or evening, or good night, depending on if you're in Europe, if you're in Australia, if you're in Asia, South America, wherever you're listening from. Big up. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the content. Now, again, the squad was named. The first squad under Steve McLaren, new Reggae Boys head coach. And I have one particular issue with the selection of Damian Lowe. I think Damian Lowe performances over the last 10-15 games, outside of when he came on in the defensive midfield. Because remember, Damian Lowe no longer can start in central defense, you know. Hector better than Damian Lowe right now. Bernard better than Damian Lowe. Obviously Pinnock. King better than Lowe. Latibedur better. Damian Lowe just cannot make the team anymore. And Damian Lowe is not a defensive midfield player. So that's legitimate. We have seen it. We have seen his performance deteriorating right before our eyes. He get blasted in games. He's criticized. People are afraid of Damian Lowe being in defense, giving away penalties. He's wild. He's not ready. He's no longer ready for the international stage. My thing real, it's obvious. You can see it. There's nothing I said a while ago that people can legitimately say, no, you're not being objective. We all see the Damian Lowe decline, and we all agree that he should move to the bench. And everybody who I mentioned, you would have a head of Lowe. That's one. And remember, Lowe is a senior. Now I'm understanding that people have serious problems with Adrian Ried Jr. being in the squad. Now people, the main way to develop players is through the club system. For the international team, they have a part to play in the development of players. The national team highlight, expose, and give real talent the opportunity. Once you establish that you're comfortable playing against seniors and you're exceptionally gifted and you're young, then the onus is on the national team to have a look at you, to give you a feel of being in the national program. That's what development is about. How can you then have a disagreement? There's always that one or two player that will be that development player. And again, let me repeat, I'm not saying you should take a player out of the club system and because you think he's raw and he's talented to bring him in. No. I'm saying once the player has established himself that he can be competitive and composed and confident and formidable against seniors, and he's young and talented, then the onus is on you to give him the opportunity to be amongst these big boys. Adrian Ried was the MVP for the Premier League semi-final and final, our own Premier League. He's 17, he did it at 17 years old. He plays central defensive midfield, and we have a long-standing problem in that position. This is a big opportunity to groom a player for the position. To groom, he has not prevented any significant player from being in the squad. How can intelligent people believe that Damian Lowe should be out, that Adrian Ried Jr. shouldn't be a part of the squad? He has played for Jamaica at all levels before the age of 19. That's fantastic. He's a talent. And people, nothing is guaranteed. The only thing that is guaranteed in life is that we will die. We will die one day. But the fact that Adrian Ried Jr. has achieved what he has achieved in his young career, it means the JFF, the coaching staff, has to help to groom and develop this player. It will only benefit Jamaica if he turns out to be an exceptional senior player. When you are doing the things and achieving what he has achieved at this age, that's where he will get leeway. Now, Don't tell me that Damian Lowe as a central defensive midfielder right now is better than Adrian Ried Jr. He's not. Can't pass him, can't possess the ball. So, people, think about his age and his talent. Cavalier alone can put the icing on the cake. They have done a lot. They have exposed him. They have trained him very well. They recruited him. They saw the talent. The Jamaica senior team has to help. And this is not just a young player. He has played well. Didn't you all watch the game? He has the potential. Just like how we're supposed to play in football when he played the Gold Cup. But because of Whisper exceptional talent, you have those sort of players. Look at Ronaldo in 1994. I shouldn't even be going here. But because I want people to understand, Ronaldo in 1994 wasn't really all that ready to play for Brazil. He didn't play a single game in 1994, but he was in the World Cup. He was a part of the World Cup squad. It was part of his development to be around Romario and be better on the seniors and have the comfortable seeing the settings of the World Cup and all of that, because he was one for the future. You need these type of players to be in the squad. Exceptionally young, gifted talent. The senior team is there to help to develop these talents when they have shown that they are comfortable playing among seniors. So again, I'm not saying just go into the schools and go into the academies and say, listen, he's young and talented, put him in the national team. No. You have to show that you're comfortable and competent against seniors. Adrian Ried went above and beyond, showing that he's good against seniors. You have to help with the development. How can anybody disagree with the selection? He's not keeping anybody. This is not the World Cup squad. We play against Cuba. It's an opportunity to look at him in a senior game now. Come on, people be intelligent. I cannot believe that people is on YouTube bashing a young, talented Jamaican footballer. And I bet these are some of the same people who want 11 English-born players on the team. You don't know how cost Latibody. He better than Latibody in midfield. And when Halgrim said Latibody in midfield, last year weren't complaining. And he was rubbish in the middle of the park. You don't stop it, man. You don't stop it, man. Please stop it. And he might be a flop. It might not work out. I doubt it. But they need to, when we see people, players who show immense potential from a young age and are comfortable and he's more uncomfortable. I'm repeating myself. You saw the stunning goal that he scored, and he has been making waves in Jamaica for a couple of years now. He has developed very well. This is not a roller speed thing, people. This is a real thing. I heard a couple of people, but not a lot, having a problem with Whisper went to the Gold Cup. But it's a similar case. So, it's the schools, the club, the academies. Main aspect of player development. But then the national team have their role to play in the exposure, getting them comfortable, bringing them through at the senior level. Come on, guys. It's not the World Cup where you say, all right, let's carry this 26 best players right now because it's the World Cup. I have injury award, a senior professional to be in. This is the opportunity. This is the time. If not now, when? When? I know YouTube, a lot of random people create their own channel and just come talk things on YouTube, you know. I won't be doing that, you know, people. Me are going to proper and real analysis. Me now look the hype. A real analysis will come get someone encourage me to say, listen, you need to get it going with the channel. And I understand why when I hear people criticizing the selection of Adrian Ried Jr., it's unbelievable. We don't know how to develop talent. We don't know how to develop talent. That's why we are complaining about this. I don't think there's no other serious football playing nation will see a sensational youngster teenager and he will get a part of the squad. Everybody would encourage the coach for doing it. We are cuss it. We have to help to finish get him to be the finished product. If it means that we're going to get a contract when him give him some senior belt, give him some senior appearances in the Nations League, which is not as important as the World Cup qualifier, to even get a contract to a solid club so to continue the growth. So be it. My God, I cannot believe this. Leave the boy alone. This is not a Rudolph speed thing. His call up is real. These, though, are merely my views. And as always, what say you?